Hi guys, it's Legend of a 101 here, and episode 4, Welcome to Derry, was another good episode. To be honest, probably my favorite episode. I went online and then people are saying this is their least favorite episode. I'm like, why? This showed the origin of Pennywise landing to Earth millions of years ago. And there was shards that captured the dead lights, which is what he encompasses of. And the people of the town, of the city, or the country to say, Native Americans captured these shards to contain Pennywise, contain the dead lights from overrunning across the world, keeping them safe. And I loved it. And obviously it shows the military still trying to harness the dead lights for themselves, calling Pennywise the weapon. That's what they're trying to do. So the whole premise right now is just cooking right now. It's so good. And I'm loving every second of it. You got the kids obviously trying to get the dad off his prison sentence, or his potential prison sentence that's coming up, because apparently they're going to try and move him to Shawshank. And Leroy's wife, you get her name, Leroy's wife, Charlotte, that woman was gorgeous, by the way. That is a good looking woman. But yeah, Charlotte, she goes to the police office, talks to the policeman who's going to send him down, when it has him held up, and tries to obviously get him to listen. Didn't work. Got her connections from her past life, being an activist, threatening the cops, and he got her to see the dad. What is the dad's name? I keep saying the dad. What's the dad's name? Hold on. What is the dad's name? Hank. Yeah, I said Hank. Went to go see Hank. He doesn't want to say what it was. That's why at the start I was like, why isn't he saying what he needs to say to get him off? But apparently he went with a white woman and she was married. So that's a big thing, especially in that era. Ooh-wee. Especially in Maine. I'll say that. But yes, that was a big thing. That's why I didn't want to say, and he doesn't want to get anyone in trouble. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you want to go short shot, buddy. I'm just saying. But yeah, that's the storyline that she's obviously trying to help out. Leroy, he's obviously trying to live a normal life, but life won't let him. Pennywise won't let him. The military won't let him. His wife won't let him. So he just he goes out with his son on a fishing trip. That doesn't go to plan because Pennywise grabs his son and he said he's going to burn too. Shout out to, you float too, alluding to that. There's a red balloon floating around, and red balloon is the theme of this episode, because his son has another episode towards the end of the episode, where he sees Pennywise outside his house. His son's using a telescope and he should be sleeping, but he sees Pennywise outside grinning, and then the dad goes outside, Leroy goes outside and sees another red balloon. So there's that. But as I said before, Dick, the Marshal of the Shining, he gets Taniel, the nephew of the aunt, who was in the last episode talking about Pennywise, because she's like the elder of the town, the Native American community, and he used the dead lights on him. I mean, dead lights. I say that use the dead lights. Use the shining on Taniel. Taniel spat in Dick's face, by the way. I was like, that's disgusting. I was boy, if that was me. Anyways, but yeah, back to the story. Yeah, Dick used the shining, gets into Taniel's mind, and shows where the aunt told him about the story and how he knew the story from obviously generation to generation. As I said earlier in the start of this review. And he sends Dick somewhere, but it doesn't show where he goes. So that's the kind of end of his kind of arc in the episode. But he's obviously going to go on a journey. And he's obviously, unless he's told him where the shards are. And he leads back to his old house. Like the house in It. So it's leading to It now. In terms of being up to date. So it's leading into part 1. So let's see how that goes. But yeah, Lily's friend, she gets her eyes, looks like her right eye's gone. Because Pennywise uses like a parasitic worm tactic on her friend. Because her friend was going to set her up to mutilate her. But she was going to tell the truth and help Lily out. But Pennywise was like, nah, we ain't doing this. So we're going to make it worse for you. Lily, you're about to get this work. Mentally. So now everyone thinks she's some kind of psychopath murderer. Because she stands over with a sharp object. With a chisel. While her friend's right eye is shot to pieces. She almost dies. She literally saves her life, but yeah, but when the class saw her, teacher saw it, it's a bad time for Lily right now. She's about to go straight back into that mental asylum. Yes, but well, that's that for that episode. But a lot of stuff happens. Pennywise is at his peak. Someone said this online. I was laughing my head off. Someone goes, "Pennywise, this is Pennywise in his prime," and he looked like him in his prime. Pennywise turned to a white man who obviously a fear of the Native Americans. It turns into one of them and just like goes crazy, dead light swirling, making the elders float. I was like, yo, Pennywise looking crazy out here. Hey, Pennywise using all these kind of forms, he was going off. This is peak Pennywise. This is like the dead lights at full maximum strength. And I was here for it. I was like, yes, go, Pennywise, let's go. But I was like, for a minute, I was like, I want to see all the powers. Yeah, he was got full flow. But and I was like, yeah, the kids in the It movies, they had it easy. They were not facing peak Pennywise. Yeah, he was not in his prime. This guy was out of shape. Pennywise was out of shape in those movies, bro. He was out of shape in those It books. But yeah, this guy, he didn't do that Rocky montage, bro. He was out of shape. He was cooked. Them kids had it easy out there. Them kids bodied him. But yeah, take those kids and put them in the past with the Pennywise first touchdown for sure. It's a wrap. Yeah. This guy was getting adults and kids. He didn't give a crap. He wasn't getting the kids. He was getting adults and kids. He was going crazy. That was like Mike Tyson, the prime Mike Tyson mode. He was going crazy. But yeah, knockout power. But yeah, tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below about this episode 4. Welcome to Derry. My favorite episode so far. I know episode 5's out, so I've got to check that out at some point. But I want to get this one out of the way while it's still fresh in my head after I've just seen it. But yeah, like, share, subscribe, press that notification bell. And I'll see you in the next episode review. I'm out. Peace.